welcome back to another episode of the CFT Fitcast. This is a special one. This is number 20. I don't think we ever thought we'd get that far when we started this at the front desk with equipment we didn't know how to use. But we brought in an expert producer.
Me.
No, that'd be Warrior from the Valley, Dino Might. You don't get to see him, but you might hear him chuckle every now and then. So, yeah, this is going to be a quick fire 15 minutes. We're going to drop some knowledge on you about the CrossFit Open. For those of you who've never done it, we might tell you a little bit about how it works, what to expect. For those of you veterans out there, we're going to give you some tips and tricks on how to navigate the Open a little bit better. So, Vinny, why don't you tell us about the Open?
Well, this will be my first year participating in the Open, and I've also been elected a captain as well.
All right. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
You're gonna wear your Captain America socks?
Oh, lots of Captain America.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna really stick together with this one. It's gonna be fun to keep the excitement high, keep everybody just really working hard through the Open. I mean, last year, I think the Open from last year was one of the most researched and Googled things from people researching the workouts that were done. Last year was heavy on the dumbbell and all the different workouts really bring the gym together, from our RX athletes to scaling options. It's definitely a fun thing. The Friday night lights and getting people pulled in here on the weekends. I definitely think we'd get more members involved. I think this year we're definitely going to try to get even more than what we had last year. I mean, Coach Matt, what's your experience with the Open? Did you participate last year?
Yep, I've participated every year for the past 5 years. Going on 5th year, actually. This will be the 5th year I've participated. I only know because my CrossFit certificate expires this year.
Oh, yeah.
Every 5 years. So I got to upgrade that. But, yeah, it's always been fun. For me, I always just like the get-togethers because regardless of what gym I've been to, typically on Friday day or Friday night, we'll get together and we'll all do the open workouts together in heats. This year we're going to do some different things though. Like what, Chris?
We're going to have Friday and Saturday. So instead of just Friday night, we are going to open up Saturday mornings. We know that benefits a lot of people's schedules. So we're going to make Friday nights a little more of an intimate thing. Probably no more than 6 heats. If you guys remember last year, we have competitors. Those are some of the more high-level athletes in the gym. They're going to have. Like him. They're going to have.
I say Coach Vinny.
They're going to have.
Thanks for the confidence.
You laughed.
They're going to have first dibs on Friday nights. Saturday afternoon will be definitely a little more tame in terms of people just not wanting that type of spotlight. Fridays is definitely more of a spectator sport, we're hoping. Get some more of the competitive athletes out there, kind of pushing each other to be the very best, see how far they can go. So, yeah, it'll be a little more intimate. We're going to have a DJ on Friday night, so it'll be a little more of a party atmosphere. Probably working out will probably only take about 2 hours of the night, but we'll stick around after that. Food, drinks, just having a good time. And then Saturday morning at 9:30, we'll get it kickstarted again with some more heats. Pretty much as many as we need to get everybody in comfortably that wants to work out on Saturday morning, so we won't have those time caps and issues that we did with trying to do everything on a Friday night last year. So should be pretty fun.
Yeah, bring some mimosas on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely bring some mimosas. Bring some food if you want. We're going to have Jolt's Coffee there on Saturday mornings to cater to you guys in terms of breakfast foods and amazing coffee. And we'll have like I said, a DJ there Friday night. So it'll be BYOB and bring some food if you want. We'll hang out and have a good time. And that's pretty much the newest of the new for this year. If you guys remember the Intramural Open from last year, we had captains. This year, our captains are going to be coaches, and there will be no recruitment. Everybody will be pulled from a hat.
Keeping it fair.
The weekend before the first announcement. So the first announcement, I believe, is like the 23rd or 24th of February. We'll do a pull from the hat the weekend before that, Saturday or Sunday before. So everyone that is registered for the Open that is not a competitor and not a captain will have their names entered into the hat and be pulled from there to join a team. your captain/coach will contact you afterwards to let you know what team you're on, and it should be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Lots of fun.
Matt, let's talk, now that we kind of got an idea of that, let's talk about what the Open is for those that maybe don't know what it is or might be interested in doing it, whether here or at another gym, or maybe they're listening to this and they do CrossFit in their garage and maybe want to try it and come join us this year, which you're more than welcome to, by the way.
Well, for me, the Open is kind of a form of measurement. It's a great way to size yourself up with not just people in your gym, but people throughout the community of Northern California, or people in the entire United States. I know a lot of people don't really hang on the numbers or their position of where they are. So for a lot of other people, I found that just saying that they completed something that they signed up for and you paid the $20 every week, competed and pushed their fellow gym members. I know that's a big accomplishment too at the end of the 5 weeks, to say you did every workout and you did it to your best ability, and along with the fellow competitors or fellow members there with you to push you along. Just getting through that 5 weeks is empowering to a lot of people to keep them going. So it's kind of great for community building, and it's great for the people that are looking to compare themselves to others, not just in the gym, but outside the gym, to see where they are. A lot of people will kind of use the Open to assess if they're going to maybe do competitions this year or step up their game with competitions. And it kind of gives them a boost of morale whenever they see that they're actually doing pretty good among the people in the area.
Yeah, I remember my first time walking in for one. It was at our old location. And never seen the Open, didn't really know what it was, a little bit of YouTube, but that was it. And I mean, this was 2014. So, I mean, YouTube, there really wasn't much yet in terms of what the Open was. It's not to the level it is now. And I walked into the gym and there must have been, 75 people in there. Maybe 40 of them were actually going to do the workout. It was loud. It was crazy, but it was so much fun. Right? All these people I'd never met before who were going probably at night, obviously, because I was a morning guy at the time, cheering me on, telling me how great I did. Like you get to meet all these people that you might not have met otherwise, just because of scheduling differences. So, I just think it's a great time. It brings everybody together. It definitely drives that community spirit. It's not something you'll regret, no matter how good or bad you do. There really is no bad attempt at the Open, because the Open is meant to make you feel terrible in terms of how you feel when you're done. It will make you feel definitely unathletic and out of shape. But unless you are a games athlete, that's how it's supposed to make you feel. It's supposed to push you to the very limits. So, just a little bit of a disclaimer there. You're going to feel that way, and that's okay. That's what it's supposed to do.
I feel like even the games athletes feel the same way. They just go a lot faster.
Yeah, I think they do what we do in 15 minutes and 6 or 7 minutes, and I'm sure they're just as gutted. They just hide it better.
Yeah.
And you definitely have seen the shift in the gym. I mean, the holidays are over. Classes are getting crowded again. Members are dialing in their nutrition. You can tell which ones are really using this time to prep for the Open. I mean, our programming, we're in that open prep right now. Classes are stacked. Programming is hitting all aspects from AMRAPs to EMOMs, and the barbell is cycling through again. I mean, there was some great barbell cycling today with our programming, and it's good to see, the ones that are taking it a little more seriously, dialing in the nutrition. The training is where it needs to be. Even some members utilizing individualized programming to really dial in their own personal goals and fitness. I mean, even our awesome producer, The Warrior, I mean, he participates, and he is a hell of a CrossFitter.
Yee. By the way, he's going to be one of our competitors. He doesn't know that yet, but now he does. He's actually, based on Open ranking last year, folks, he finished second in the men.
He's definitely one. We'll fight
for RX men in our gym. Second.
We might have to draw.
Who's number one
for Dean?
That was Chris Minton.
Okay.
Number 3 was Derek. He barely edged Derek out, I think, by 1 point. So we're looking for that as the big competition this year. The big D versus D. I'm looking at.
No pun intended. None.
Total pun intended. I'm glad somebody caught that. I wish I
funny.
could have let it go and just not left.
That's right. I'm so juvenile.
Let it slide through. So, yeah, it'll be Dean and Derek. That's going to be one of the biggest things to watch this year. That's something that will probably come up quite a bit on the B2KB show.
They should have to face each other.
Yeah, we're going to actually have showdowns, and we're going to have like measurements and all that stuff like they do in the UFC for the B2KB show this year. So it's going to be interesting to kind of show matchups and different stuff like that, where the rivalries are brewing and where people are teaming up and having a good time. So it should be fun. We had some pretty good rivalries last year that were
sure
really
hope
fun to
your
watch.
co-host decides to do the Open.
The co-host, I'm sure, will do the Open. He's just, being a new dad, I'm sure it's tough to get that motivation, when you could be home spending time with
Do some baby back squats.
with your little bebs. So, Vinny, what do you think's coming this year? What's going on here, man? You watched it for 1 year. You watch a lot of TMZ. So what's going on?
Update us.
Update us.
How's everybody's training looking this year?
Well,
Yeah.
it seems that a lot of the top athletes are using that new Concept 2 bike erg. Concept 2 made a spin bike that mimics the rower and the ski erg. I think some intense cardio. I definitely think it seems like last year they favored the treadmill a lot, to keep them all in one spot. So I think those true form runners, I think vests are going to be thrown into the mixture.
You're talking about the regionals or the Open?
Regionals, Open. I mean, I think we'll see more equipment being added into this year's Open. So it'll definitely, it's one of those things that it forces gyms to adapt to, adding new things into their gym. I think we're one of those gyms that's going in that right direction and adding stuff that we need for odd stuff that could be thrown at us,
No, I agree. I think that's, I think they are going to slowly integrate equipment. Do I think it's going to be that fast? No, I don't think they'll integrate true forms ever into the Open unless they become cheap enough for your base level CrossFit gyms to be able to get. However, I do think Airdynes eventually, not specifically Airdyne, but I do believe the Assault bike or the new Rogue bike, whatever it's called, I think it's Echo bike, will eventually be in there.
tank.
And Airdyne will probably have to adjust the way they measure calories, which is going to be really difficult to do with how big the fan is on that bike. So in that event, we'll have to get some Echo bikes or Assault bikes here, which is not a problem, obviously. We want to make sure that we can provide the right stuff for the Open. We got lucky last year with dumbbells. That was something I felt we needed just from a training standpoint, and the whole Open was about dumbbells, so kind of worked out. A couple things you guys can do in terms of preparation. How can you prepare for the Open? One, you can attend the seminars we have coming up. We've got aerobic capacity coming up on the 21st. What's the Saturday? 20th. On January 20th at noon, Coach Melissa and I will be doing our famed aerobic capacity seminar, teaching you guys how to pace properly. Last year, we got a really big turnout for it. Everybody had a good time, learned something about how to kind of feel their way through pacing, which is awesome. Something that's really important during the Open because people tend to jump out the gate too fast, and then they wonder why they crashed 7 minutes into a 20-minute workout. So we're going to teach you guys how to kind of understand that, how to feel through that, how to make sure you guys are staying at a maintainable but high-level pace. So that's something that's very important. Matt, I know you've got some ideas for a couple other seminars coming up that we're going to be booking and getting out there to the people. What are we talking about?
Well, definitely going to get some mobility seminars in there, talking about how you can prepare yourself and your body for the Open before attacking it or doing it, and then ways to cool down and prepare yourself for the next one, or maybe even possibly a redo.
Yeah, no, that's we're definitely gonna be allowing redos this year. Coaches and staff will be off limits in terms of being judges for that, just because we gotta respect their time. But you can definitely tell your friends, become judges, so that you guys can do redos if you want. We're gonna open it up for it. It's not a big deal as long as it's during gym hours. Just make sure you got your friends becoming judges. That is so important. Get your judging cert, especially if you have over 1 year of experience in CrossFit. We need you. We need you. So. Again, we got some other seminars coming up. We got some barbell cycling, things along those lines. So gymnastics, we're going to help you try to get that first pull-up, that chest to bar, those things that are extremely important in the Open. The difference between being able to RX or scale a workout. So that's big in terms of ranking. So we look forward to seeing everybody out there. Vinny, thanks for your input. Next time, I want an update next week on where Dave Castro is and what is in his head.
All right.
All right. Thanks,
scales
guys.
a lot.
We're piecing out on this one, but look out for more information on the Open over the next few weeks.